Noah Harney, who do you predict to win the Or division in the PJHL?
Considering that it already happened, even though we're pretending it didn't
It
happen.
didn't happen.
The Clarington Eagles, everyone.
Oh, now breaking news.
What's that?
Noah, your prediction came true.
My prediction
The
came true.
Clarington Eagles
Eagles,
last night swept away the
the
Georgina
Georgina ice, they
Ice.
melted the ice away.
They sure did.
Yes. And
And will now await the winner of the Todd Division Series in the Eastern Conference.
yes, they
And they
will.
will either be playing Frankfurt or Napanee.
Have we seen Clarington go up against one of those two teams before in the past?
Yes,
Okay,
last year Clarington played
they
Napanee
did.
in the
Okay,
Eastern Conference Finals,
they did.
and they beat them in 5 games, if my memory
Five
recalls.
games, eh?
Yes, it was about 5 or 6 games, if my memory
Okay.
serves correct. I went to actually one of the games last year. It was quite good.
Okay.
It's quite good. I went to one of the games in Clarington and it was
Excellent.
quite good. The interesting thing this year, and it'll be interesting, is that they changed it so that it was dependent on who won the All-Star game, who's hosting, who has
Oh,
home ice. So in theory, I do
okay.
believe Clarington finished ahead of everybody down there.
So there's not going to be one specific place that hosts the entire
No,
tournament.
no, no, no. This is everybody plays in their own barn, but
Oh, that's good.
Clarington is going on the road for game one, even though I do recall looking at the
Hmm.
standings when the season ended that they did finish ahead of all the teams down there because that Todd division won the All-Star game.
Oh, okay. I didn't
So
know that.
they changed it last year and the years before. It was a matter of who got the most points. This year they
Okay.
tried the if your team in your conference from that division wins the All-Star game, you host the home ice.
Okay.
If
Good to know.
Frankfurt or Napanee has home
Frankfurt.
ice.
And then say, let's just say, on the sake of the Or division, Clarington wins
Yes.
that series.
Yes.
Who's the next opponent they'll play?
The next team that they would likely play is it'll be the division that Caledon and Schaumburg came from.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be like either that division or, which I think it will be, because they were in the division. It'll be the division that has Alliston in it.
Oh, the
That's
Crothers. The
yes, the
Crothers team.
Carruthers division. They will be
Okay.
playing that division next.
I believe that's either Aurelia or Alliston.
It'll be Aurelia or Alliston. That's
Okay.
right. And we will see what happens there. That'll be an
That will
interesting
be an
matchup.
interesting.
But then the way that I saw Clarington just dismantle Georgina, I'm like, maybe not.
Because
Because I literally thought Georgina was going to give Clarington a run for their money. Just
so
the
did I.
way that I saw Clarington be inconsistent this year, I thought,
Yeah.
okay, this is maybe not Clarington's year, but
Yeah.
they've really
They
pulled it together.
they certainly did. And not only that, but they watched the entire Uxbridge Port Perry series pretty much. So
They did. They got
they
out quick.
they
They
did.
put out Caledon quick, and they
They
got to
did.
watch that whole series.
Yes.
It didn't end the way Bruins fans hoped
No.
it, but you know what?
Oh,
Overall, the Bruins had a good season.
they
Everything
did.
considered, where we started and where we finished, no, can't really complain about it.
Hmm.
And only improvement for next year.
That's right. The update for the OJHL.
Oh,
So apparently, as I was checking last night,
yes.
Stouffville Spirit defeated Trenton.
Get
Halliburton,
out.
yeah.
Get out. Do you have the Markham, is it Royals or
Royal
Waxers?
Royals, they're out.
The
They
Royals are out.
they were eliminated.
Okay,
They didn't
okay.
make the playoffs this year.
And the Aurora Tigers?
Aurora Tigers, they also fell in the same boat. Didn't make the
Okay.
playoffs. Same with North York
The
Rangers.
North York Rangers, yep. I follow a lot of leagues. I don't follow the OJHL as much as
Oh,
you do.
okay.
You follow it
Yes,
more than me, so you
I
know a
did.
lot more on that one.
Yeah,
On the OJHL, is it teams from all over Ontario as well?
it is.
Or
We have one team in the States,
okay. Oh,
the
who's that?
Buffalo Junior
The
Sabres.
Buffalo Junior Sabres, everybody.
Not the Buffalo Sabres, the Buffalo Junior Sabres. So the junior of the Sabres.
Don't worry, they're junior.
They're junior. They're not the real Sabres. The Sabres, the real Sabres, still won't make the playoffs this year.
So if they're junior, I guess they can pick their level they want to play.
That's right.
They could be junior C, junior
Juniors
A,
A,
junior
junior
B,
Junior
Junior F,
NHL.
Junior NHL. Yeah, we got a new NHL
NHL
team,
team,
the Buffalo
the
Junior
Junior Sabres.
Sabres.
They will play in the same division as the Buffalo Sabres.
There's been years where I could see that team actually beating the Buffalo Sabres because
Uh,
Buffalo has had
honestly,
some bad teams over the years.
I could see that. And not only that, but I actually saw something recently that it was during the regular season, and
Right,
it was obviously when the Sabres weren't playing,
right.
but the Buffalo Junior Sabres actually played on home ice at KeyBank Arena
Oh,
against the Georgetown Raiders.
the Georgetown Raiders. All
Raiders,
right,
yeah,
I gotta say, the Georgetown Raiders are a cool team.
they are very
Two
cool.
of my favorite teams in that league are Stouffville Spirit and the Georgetown Raiders.
Okay, Georgetown Raiders are so cool.
I have seen their bus. Have you seen their
I
bus?
have
They have
not,
a bus.
I did
Maybe
not
they
know that.
don't anymore. But we were in Niagara Falls one time and out pops the bus of the Georgetown Raiders, and I'm like, whoa,
Yes, because I think the Collingwood Blues, because they just actually used to be the Collingwood Colts, the same logo as the Barrie Colts.
that's right.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then the time when I was with Stouffville, they rebranded and made it the Blues,
Hmm.
and now they have a whole bus and everything.
Where's the next stop on your bus? What's the next series or team you're interested in watching?
Ooh, I would love to see a Halliburton Stouffville series.
Oh, now that would be good. Is that what could happen next,
If
or?
Halliburton and Stouffville win their
Eh?
series. Now,
Ah,
apparently, if Trenton keeps their lead, it'll be a Trenton Halliburton or Toronto Junior Canadian series.
that could get interesting.
Yeah.
Trenton, right? Because Trenton, see, when I've it always messes with me, but sometimes when I think of Trenton, I think of Peterborough because Trent University. But then
Trenton
I always got to remind myself, no, no, no. Trenton is a little more east.
East with
It's
Wellington.
towards like yes, and it's down towards like you're going towards like Belleville and those places when
Yeah.
you start to get into Trenton. It's between like it's just past Coburg.
Bass Coburg.
Are they in the
Coburg?
yes, do they have a team?
They do. The Cougars. The Coburg Cougars.
Do they play in the OJHL or are they in the
They're in
PJHL?
the OJHL
Okay.
with the Pickering Panthers.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
I thought Coburg had a team, but
Actually, that's a team in particular that a lot of players, or I mean any team in the OJHL, but
right.
that team in particular recently, some players from the OHL will get sent back down to Junior
Uh,
A to go play. Like, I think it was there was someone on Barrie, I think it was might be Ben Pickle before he got traded to Kingston,
right,
and
right.
he ended up going there. But did you know that where the Toronto Junior Canadians play at Scotiabank Pond is also where the OHL Cup is being held?
OHL
OHL Cup with
Cup.
the Don Mills Flyers.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, where's this Scotiabank Pond you're talking?
they're just south of York University.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know where that is. Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. Over in that neck of the woods. I think the Toronto, like before they had the
Oh, the
PWHL.
Blades. The Blades play there.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
Yes, I know where you're talking now.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
So that's different than the OJHL?
Yes.
This is higher, lower, in
So
between?
the OHL Cup,
Yes.
that is a yearly tournament that goes on every year. So it's not actually
A
a
league?
league per se, but any teams that qualify for the OHL Cup play in that tournament.
And what level do you have to be to qualify for the OHL Cup? Is there a level requirement? Like, could the Bruins qualify, or
Oh, that would be cool.
could the Oshawa Generals qualify? Like, is it?
No, so it's pretty much anyone either I believe in the OJHL and the GTHL.
Oh,
GTAHL.
okay.
Greater Toronto
I
Area. Yeah.
got you. Okay, okay. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
I
that's
believe.
interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
And a lot of those players and teams, especially the OJHL, those are teams that actually get chosen in the OHL priority selection draft too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's where a lot of players come from the
Hmm.
for OHL.
Yeah.
There's also quite a few guys who get picked out of like another level of hockey, like AAA. So I'm
Yep.
thinking like Central Ontario Wolves
Yes.
or
They're the one
that
that
level of hockey.
yes, exactly.